Tonight, Richard Pryor and Sean Penn join Johnny on the Best of Carson. Then Goldie Hawn and Bob Sarlott visit Dave on Late Night.
Life is awfully funny sometimes, isn't it?
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Reed Galen.
Good evening. A verdict in the Howard Beach racial attack case finds 3 of 4 defendants guilty of manslaughter. Last December, a black man died while fleeing a gang of whites in that New York neighborhood. Israeli troops killed 3 more Palestinians today as demonstrations continued in the occupied West Bank. Seeing this as a campaign issue, candidate Jesse Jackson called on the UN to create a separate homeland for the Palestinians. I'm Reed Galen, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Holiday season is full of excitement right here on the Raycom Sports Network. It's the 11th annual All-American Bowl live from Birmingham, Alabama. Virginia, winners of 7 of its last 9 games, hopes to ride the hot hand of quarterback Scott Secules in an offensive showdown against BYU. Sophomore quarterback Sean Covey is the latest in a long line of quality quarterbacks to lead the Cougars.
Catch all the action Tuesday at 7 right here on Channel 3.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me.
May this season bring you joy, peace, and most of all, may it bring you home.
I'll be home for Christmas. To hold me in my arms.
A holiday wish from Southwestern Bell Telephone.
Wednesday at 10 on Channel 3 News.
Miracle. It's giving him a second chance.
What should you know about organ donations?
There's so many people out there that can benefit from your loss.
Yes, I think I have more than a lot to be thankful for.
Find out why you and your family should discuss this sensitive topic and how your decisions can change other people's lives.
A generosity that you can't really believe until you see it.
It's a special Health Beat report, Wednesday at 10 on Channel 3 News, Nightbeat.
Celebrate Christmas. Celebrate Kansas with your friends from Channel 3.
Reach out. It's an easy thing to do. You can make it happen with just a word or two. You don't need a reason to make somebody's day. All you do is reach out and touch someone. People you miss so much, they long for your touch. You know what words can do, coming from you. All you do is reach out and touch someone.
When you can feel the love across the miles, that's AT&T.
Think she's Charlie?
Very Charlie.
So she.
Capital Charlie.
That's Charlie.
Charlie?
Yep.
Hello, Charlie.
Oh, she's Arnold.
My kind of Charlie.
Vintage Charlie.
No, you, Charlie?
Guess who's gonna be Charlie when she grows up?
You know, you're very Charlie.
Yeah?
You take your risks in business, so you'd like some guarantees. And one thing you can count on is USF&G.
Protecting small businesses from big risks is our business at USF&G Insurance. Ask your independent agent.
We got you covered, America. We're making your hard work pay. USF&G covers the USA.
You can depend on AT&T Long Distance thanks to the remarkable people who put our equipment to the test.
I love wrecking things. This is a special laboratory. Here we create disasters. One disaster right after another. Why do we do all this? Once we understand how these things can destroy long-distance service, we can build equipment that'll stand up to it.
We're reaching further to bring your world closer.
Yeah, the storm's over.
AT&T, the right choice.
You've built a name in business for all the world to see. So build in the protection of USF&G.
Across the USA, the big name for protecting business is USF&G Insurance. Ask your independent agent.
We got you covered, America, through every business day. USF&G covers the USA.
Xia Xiang. To travel forward to the past. Xia Xiang. To allow what is forbidden. Xia Xiang. To obtain that which is elusive. Xia Xiang. The fragrance of the imagination.
Christmas in Washington will continue in a moment.
It's Christmas.
Santa Claus at your service.
Some folks may think they're St. Nick.
Merry Christmas! But there's only one original Santa Claus.
Willie, how's the sleigh running this year?
Are you really Santa Claus?
And not Tinker Bell.
This year,
Showtime.
There's a miracle in Santa Barbara.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
HCA Wesley Doctor Referrals. For people like you, looking for doctors like ours.
Warning, the following commercial contains subliminal messages. Grandy's introduces new roast chicken, slow roasted and simmered in its own juicy, until it's golden brown outside, light, juicy, and tender inside. And you can get Grandy's roast chicken every day in the time it takes to get any of our meals. Now, where else but Grandy's would you expect to get a home-style meal like this?
Grandy's new roast chicken dinner now just $2.99 for limited time only.
Is aspirin the way to handle a cold? The story at 10.
Think she's Charlie?
Very Charlie.
So she.
Capital Charlie.
That's Charlie.
Charlie?
Yep.
Hello, Charlie.
Oh, she's Arnold.
My kind of Charlie.
Vintage Charlie.
No, you, Charlie?
Guess who's gonna be Charlie when she grows up?
You know, you're very Charlie.
Yeah?
Every day, over 30 million AT&T calls go through on the first try. Thanks to a remarkably intelligent network that forecasts traffic, anticipates tie-ups, and determines the quickest way around them. All in less time than it takes to dial. The AT&T network, you can call it the mastermind of long distance.
Glad I got through.
We're reaching further to bring your world closer. AT&T, the right choice.
Protecting what you value is the smartest policy. And your family's best protection comes from USF&G.
For generations of Americans, protecting home, auto, and life has meant USF&G Insurance. Just ask your independent agent.
We got you covered, America, covered from day to day. USF&G covers the USA.
Sunday, Oscar nominees Deborah Winger and John Lithgow. Academy Award winners Jack Nicholson and Shirley MacLaine in the movie classic Terms of Endearment.
You've built a name in business for all the world to see. So build in the protection of USF&G.
Across the USA, the big name for protecting business is USF&G Insurance. Ask your independent agent.
We got you covered, America, through every business day. USF&G covers the USA.
Xia Xiang. To travel forward to the past. Xia Xiang. To allow what is forbidden. Xia Xiang. To obtain that which is elusive. Xia Xiang. The fragrance of the imagination.
The holiday season is full of excitement right here on the Raycom Sports Network. It's the 11th annual All-American Bowl live from Birmingham, Alabama. Virginia, winners of 7 of its last 9 games, hopes to ride the hot hand of quarterback Scott Secules in an offensive showdown against BYU. Sophomore quarterback Sean Covey is the latest in a long line of quality quarterbacks to lead the Cougars.
Catch all the action Tuesday at 7, right here on Channel 3.